Thank you. Well, in downtown Atlanta, tens of thousands are expected to ring in the new year tomorrow night with the return of the Peach Drop at Underground Atlanta. And then on New Year's Day, Atlanta will be hosting the Peach Bowl with the University of Texas and Arizona State University facing off as part of the college football playoffs at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Our Joe Hinkie live from Underground Atlanta in downtown for us tonight. And Joe, these road closures starting first thing tomorrow morning.
Well, that's right, at 6 a.m. That means that MARTA, Uber, Lyft, those will be your best options if you are heading downtown tomorrow to celebrate. And speaking of celebrating, you can see behind me that big old peach is out of storage and it is ready for the celebration. The Peach Drop here at Underground Atlanta tomorrow. Also ready for tomorrow, Atlanta's police chief tells me is hundreds of his officers. They will be spread out here in downtown and across the rest of the city to make sure that everyone celebrates safely.
We expect tens of thousands of individuals to be there. Based on previous years, we also know we have a weather forecast that is conducive to large crowds coming out. And so we anticipate tens of thousands, and we'll be ready for it.
And Police Chief Darren Shearbaum says his officers will be ready at Underground Atlanta. Fencing and no parking signs are up. The stage is set for Big Boy to headline the celebration, and the Peach is ready for 2025. Around Underground Atlanta, starting at 6 a.m. Tuesday, Pryor and Wall Streets will close. Peachtree Street will close at 2 p.m., and Alabama and Broad Streets will close at 4 p.m. Rideshare pickup and drop-off will be at Peachtree and MLK and Peachtree and Marietta. Also at 6 a.m., mandatory 12-hour shifts begin for APD officers.
We're a department of right at 1,700 officers. Almost every one of them will be working over that 24-hour period. And we have them deployed to be in the areas we know we're going to have a concentration of citizens. So the Peach Drop will be very well protected. We'll be deployed to make sure that it's safe.
Shearbaum says other officers will also be ready to respond to the usual New Year's issues across all of Atlanta's neighborhoods.
Addressing celebratory gunfire, addressing DUIs, and wherever the city may call upon its police department, we're going to be there and we'll be there quickly.
But that requires 911 dispatchers that can answer emergency calls. Atlanta's E911 director says every New Year's Eve, the number of non-emergency calls 911 dispatchers receive increases. And she says people must call 311 for those issues.
Only use 911 for life or death emergency situations. Of course, if an operator is tied up on a non-emergency call, then that does keep them from being able to immediately answer an emergency call.
And once the Peach drops here tomorrow and the celebration is over, the focus will then shift to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where at 1 p.m. on New Year's Day, the Peach Bowl will kick off between Texas and Arizona State. And then coming up in just a few weeks, January 20th, also at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, is the College Football National Championship. So another big crowd expected there at that time. We'll have to wait and see, though, whether the Georgia Bulldogs are playing in that game or not. Reporting live from Underground Atlanta, I'm Joe Hinkie, 11 Alive News.